This week on Six Things, there's a lot of butts in our show. You can get a discount if you have a good one. There's also some advertising in your local bathroom, and Prince Harry shows off his.
We interrupt this broadcast.
10, 9,
Welcome to episode 2 of Six Things. I'm Robb Ellis. Each week on Six Things, we count down 6 things that you may have missed in the news cycle. Now, we have 6 new topics. We have 2 new guests. So let's get to some introductions. Our first guest, you can catch her 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. weekdays on Coast 97.3, the midday Miss Sandra McClammy. Thank you, Sandra, for being here. And from WECT 101, you can listen to him from 3 to 7 p.m. each weekday afternoon. Brian Sims. Thank you both for taking the time out of your afternoon to be here. We've got 6 things to talk about, so let's get right to it. Number 6. Now, the Crime Insurance Bureau has come out with with their top 10 of the most stolen cars in 2011. And there you saw the number 1, but I'm going to go down the list here. Number 10 is a Ford Taurus. There's a Ford Explorer on here. There's a couple of minivans. Believe it or not, pickup trucks made the top of the list here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. And it's different for each state. So the Honda Accord was like number 1 across the board. And I was surprised that it was actually a 94 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Brian, I didn't see a car in the parking lot.
I actually own a Honda Accord, and I've always said this: if I'm going to rob a bank, I have the perfect car. 'Cause they'd be like, yeah, we dispatched, we have a 2004 Honda.
Because there's a million of them out there.
And
They say that it's the older ones. The older ones are the ones that have the less anti-theft protection.
Yeah.
So they're the
Could you
ones
imagine
that...
going to jail, though, for like a $4,000 car?
Oh my
Is it even worth
goodness.
that?
What'd you steal? Is it an Escalade? No, it was a Honda Civic. Because I think Civic made the list as well. There was a Toyota Camry. And in like South Carolina, if you look at it state by state and break it down, South Carolina, it was all like Ford F-150s and Chevy Silverados. Like all the pickup trucks moved to the top of the list.
Right.
For South Carolina and Alabama and Kentucky. I just think that's kind of funny that
They have more cargo issues maybe down south. I don't know. I don't know what they're hauling, but
no, they're just driving,
Grandma needs a new
pickups.
car.
That's all it is.
vegetables and stuff they're hauling or whatever. I guess they need these trucks.
All right, let's move on to number. There's the Honda Accord, by the way. I wanted to show you a
Nice.
picture of the Honda Accord. So this is apparently what they're walking away with when they're stealing. There it is, the most stolen vehicle in 2011. Let's go to number 5. Let's talk about this next one. I like this one. It's an incredibly either smart idea or kind of tasteless idea. I don't know. All right, so here's what it is. 2 brothers, Brian and Jordan Silverman. They've started this business. It's a company which sells toilet paper ads. It's called the Star Toilet Paper Company. They've sold ads to 50 companies, and you have to buy in for like $100, and you get 20,000, I guess, squares.
Okay, all right. Now, I don't know about you, but usually when I'm there, I have Angry Birds. So I don't really know what I have to read.
Are you playing on the tablet or on the phone?
Oh my
Whatever's
goodness.
available.
Whatever's available.
Remind
My
me not
thing
to borrow
is,
his phone, by the way.
oh my gosh.
Don't borrow it. Well,
I mean, my thing is, who
disinfectant.
wants their ad on toilet paper? I mean,
yeah.
Well, then there's coupons, too.
oh my
And
God.
who's going to bring in the coupon?
This is the thing, though. If it's a coupon, you got an advantage because if it's toilet paper and it's already perforated, you can just tear it
Just
off.
rip it off.
Yeah.
Just hope it doesn't rain
What
on
happens
the
if
way.
you use it and you look down and you're like, oh, I could have totally used that.
I could have used that. Oh my God.
Oh, and then I like that they have the little QR code on some of them on
Oh
the picture
my
there.
goodness.
So you can just scan it when you're using the phone in
Yeah,
the bathroom.
there you go.
If you have that phone handy.
Check in.
Gosh.
I think it's a brilliant idea. I just don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know what sort of business are you going to put on there?
Oh my
Plumbers,
goodness.
Business. You're going to put some business on there. I
Yeah,
don't know if that's
business
what
will
you-
go on there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to number 4 on our countdown this week. This one, I don't know. I don't know if I like this or if I think it's a little silly. Okay, the left picture is the invisible bike helmet. Now, 2 Swedish women invented a bike helmet because people don't like to wear bike helmets when they're riding. It's an inflatable airbag,
Oh,
so the
I
little
see.
collar goes around your neck, and then it has little gyroscopes and battery-powered things in there that know if you're falling or if there's been an impact.
Wow. So if
And
you're
so then
about to get,
it inflates.
It knows when you're falling.
It does. No, it really does, because it's got the little gyroscope.
what if you're just getting off the bike?
Yeah. Or if you, yeah, I don't know. They say they've tested it. They've got like $10 million to perfect this thing.
What if you get overly excited, you see a friend, hey, and then all of a sudden it just comes out.
Looks like a Star Trek convention once you wreck.
Exactly.
It's a little silly. I mean, I'm a bike rider, and I
Okay.
don't wear a bike helmet. I know, don't send me the emails. I just don't like wearing a bike helmet. I've never worn a bike helmet.
You don't want to mess up that precious hair.
Isn't
right.
South Carolina's laws a little different? I think they don't have.
I don't know.
I don't think they have.
I don't know if
Are there
South Carolina.
bike?
There are in North Carolina.
I know
but-
there's certain cities that have bike helmet laws, but I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a state law. We'll have to do some
I don't know.
research
I
to
was
find
riding a
out.
bike the other day.
Do you wear the helmet? See, I don't wear the helmet
Own
either.
a helmet.
Better not
Because
do
there's
that
still that.
anymore, Brian.
Well, the top of the article said that vanity is the sad reason why people don't wear.
I don't want helmet
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, you
Maybe
don't
that
want-
prevents helmet hair.
Just
It
in
looks like a
case.
dryer.
But I don't know. You still got to wear the collar thing around your neck.
But it's only if you crash. So if you're actually skilled, then you don't have to worry about the helmet hair.
keep counting on that. Keep counting on that. All right, let's go to number 3 on the countdown this
right.
week. The next item. This one's kind of funny. You have to read about it. Okay, so there's a restaurant in Dallas, I believe. It's called the Twisted Root, and they'll give you their 2 cents, literally. They'll take 2 cents off of your check. They have these kind of little hokey things where they give you, a discount for best butt or
Wow.
best looking. Then they have all kinds of little hokey things in there. But there's the receipt. You can see the receipt.
Yeah.
It has it on
Wow.
A whole 2 cents.
Yeah.
What a deal.
there. I know.
Two
All
it's-
those,
Off.
it's
all
just
that
a-
Brazilian butt lift.
But
and
I
get
like
2
the
cents
other
off.
stuff
Thanks.
that's on the receipt, though. They
Yeah.
had a veggie bowl, but they still have a nice
Yeah, the
booty.
fried pickles is gonna.
Well, maybe that's
Yeah.
why.
Too many
So the
of those.
veggie bowl and then you got the fried pickles that balance it out, but you still got a nice butt.
Now, can they pull up the graphic again? Because if you notice at the bottom of the graphic, and I was just noticing this, at the very bottom it says, and it's hard to read because it's kind of taken off, but it says meat is murder,
Yeah.
tasty, tasty murder.
Wow.
It's the whole
So
shtick.
it must be a veggie place then.
It has to be.
That
think
likes
so?
pretty people.
That likes pretty people with
Yeah.
nice booties.
Well, see, what
There you go.
I would be upset if I went into the restaurant and I didn't get the discount.
Oh my
If,
god.
especially if I got it before, like it could be a different server
You
or
have to
something.
walk out different.
I think what would be
Don't
better.
back out.
Just show it
What
off.
would,
Yes.
what would be better is if they fired up the Sir Mix-a-Lot song right after you ordered.
You want it.
Oh my god.
Got the discount. That's right. Got the discount. All right, let's go on to number 2 because we're running out of time here. But number 2
All right.
this week. Oh man,
Oh, boy.
all right. It's Honey Boo Boo Child, and the news story this week.
Ah.
And I'm not a fan of this child, literally.
Oh.
Her, if you watch the show, and I don't watch the show a lot, but I know enough that her mom gives her like Red Bull and Mountain Dew and a little cup,
Right.
and gives her. They call her specials. And you're the big.
I have watched this show. Yes.
You were the big Honey Boo Boo Child watcher. So they give her like the
Yeah.
special juice or whatever. So
Yeah.
she's all crazy on stage and has energy. And then child services got called because they say
Yeah.
she's not getting the nourishment that she needs.
That's what they call child services for.
Didn't you say your friends have?
They do these parties, yeah, like Honey Boo Boo parties, and they have Honey Boo Boo martinis, which is like Mountain
The
Dew
Red
with
Bull and
vodka.
Mountain Dew.
Oh my goodness.
eat
I've
cheese
seen
balls.
this show a couple times,
Yeah.
and it's just so.
I think it's just a different way to live. It's
I
just,
really, and I used to be really involved with pageants and stuff like that a lot. And when I
Yeah.
saw this was kind of like, because I just,
they are into it. I'll say this though about that show: this competitive couponing thing that they do, where they get
Yes.
like $200 worth of groceries for like $12. That's impressive.
No, Michelle Lee does that. Michelle Lee does that
Yeah.
here. She goes and
That
buys like
is
$80
so
worth of
impressive.
stuff, and
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, it cost me $475. It was really $180." I'm like, what?
They probably got that Red Bull for like 32 cents.
My favorite
Exactly.
saying that they say is, "You better redneckanize."
I like
I think that is hilarious.
It
I
is funny.
like that.
All right, this one is number 1, and it's number 1 for a reason. You
Oh, boy.
probably didn't miss this, but I think it's at least really funny.
Here we go.
Of course, it's Prince Harry, and of course, these are from TMZ. We have blocked out the his man business. I guess you would
I'm
say.
impressed that it's
Yeah,
a big block.
Well, there's actually, and there's a girl behind her in this
Okay,
picture,
well,
and I
there's a
think there's
girl
another
there at least.
picture of him.
Ooh.
Yeah, the bent over shot's not the one.
Yeah.
He's in Vegas, and he's
And
in
his name is Harry.
Prince
Yeah,
Harry.
wow.
And
Well, come on. I mean, you're mid-20s and he's like 27. You're loaded. You're in Vegas.
you're in Vegas.
Yeah,
That's the
come
thing.
on.
He's in Vegas.
Brian, you just said you're loaded. That was
I mean,
loaded.
who
What you
hasn't
just
done
said?
that? Raise your hand.
Well, here's the thing. Who's the person that sent the pictures out? Because they
Yeah,
were
right.
in the VIP suite.
Exactly.
And apparently him and like all his entourage or whatever went downstairs. They got the
That
girls.
was my
Yeah.
question. I was like, who took the photo? If they were supposed to, I mean, who took the picture?
Well,
That's,
probably a friend that got $100,000. That's who took the picture.
You think TMZ paid him for those
Oh
photos?
yeah, they paid
Oh,
him for
my
those
goodness.
pictures.
I want to know what they paid him for those
the
photos.
queen was not impressed.
No, she wasn't.
And there's the
very,
other one again.
Wow.
She was
Yeah.
not. That was a mockery.
Didn't
of
they go
course
like,
there's-
didn't they play like naked billiards or
Naked
something?
billiards,
Duh.
strip billiards.
Who hasn't played that game?
How do you even? I don't even know how you play that.
I don't even
I'm just
know.
impressed he has a personality. I mean, you see that
Yeah.
he really has I mean, he's a person. He has a personality. He does
Yeah.
have a fun side.
Those photos
He
are
has
blurry
a
though.
Front and back. Both sides are fun.
His good side. You got his good
Yeah.
side.
Just hope he does not up for any job interviews anytime
I know.
soon.
I know.
Yeah, well, he's the prince. What is he?
Yeah,
he's
what is
got
he
the
gonna do
money.
now?
Yeah.
And of
Not gonna be
course, me
king.
being the cougar that I am, I was not really. Everybody was making a big deal out of it, and
yeah.
I said,
Not
"Well, I
bad.
want to see the pictures."
Well, that's the thing. Everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
great, he's in Vegas. Why shouldn't he have a good
Well, we
time?
live in
have a
this
good
weird
time.
voyeurish celebrity society
Yeah.
now where it's just like, oh, leaked photos. Can't wait.
I just hated it. I wasn't there.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have on this episode of Six Things. I want to thank my guests, Sandra McClammy from 97.3, as well as Brian Sims from WQ101. And join us next week for 2 more guests and 6 more things you may have missed.